Two families board a flight, not knowing it's going to change their lives forever, jetting off with their 2 young sons in tow. But then the unthinkable happens. A critical failure with the aeroplane means that they lose control of the aircraft and they are hurtling towards the ground. The 2 boys wake up in a wooded area. Dazed and confused, the boys search for any sign of their family, but are later rescued and told that no one else on the aircraft survived. After bouncing around in foster homes, the 2 boys realise that the only place that they feel at home now is on the football pitch. After perfecting their skills, spending days and nights honing their craft, the lads begin to be noticed by the world of football, dubbing them the deadly duo. With one outgoing and confident, and the other a little bit more of a recluse, the boys complemented each other on and off of the pitch, so they decided to make a pact. Anywhere they go in football, they go there together. Now you've got a bit of a backstory, it's time to meet the 2 lads in question. First of all, we've got Harley RCM, a player modelled off one of the subscribers, winner of that competition that we held a couple of months ago. He is our centre forward, he's our bagsman, but as you can see with them stats, the only thing that he's bagging at the moment is pure galley off the pitch. Now, as you may have already guessed, Harley is our cocky, confident young centre forward, the focal point of our attack, whereas his little brother JCMK is the creative force behind him. Our centre attacking midfielder or second striker, who's going to be the link between Harley and the rest of the team. He's going to be dishing up chances like his name's Gordon Ramsay. Once again though, the attributes looking a bit cray-cray-o cotcha. Need to get these 2 out of snobs and down on the training pitch. But now we've met the top shaggers in question, the next thing that we have to reveal is who's decided to take on these bad lads. Now, you lot voted for it on my community page and we decided an English division. And I thought a little championship relegation dog battle was just what these 2 needed. So the lads are linking up with their fellow teammates here at Huddersfield Town. And the beauty of this dual player career mode is that we're not just going to be following the career of Harley and Jay. We're also going to be taking control as the manager of these teams, so we can do a little bit of wheeling and dealing. We get the best of both worlds of shaping these teams and following Harley and Jay through the highs and the lows of their footballing journey as they move across the world of football and eventually all the way to the Champions League final, to the pinnacle of football, and they will be doing it all together. Now, if you're excited for this series, make sure to drop a like right now as we get into looking at the boys. And you can see 53 rated. It's looking a little bit grimy. Savile, there is defo a long road ahead of us. But hey up, you can't experience the highs until you've experienced the lows. And with these 2 bad lads up front, we'll be looking to keep Huddersfield Town in the championship. We're going to need to look for a few Dicko's real deals. Because looking at this Huddersfield Town setup, with the ratings that they've got on them, most of them wouldn't get into Fat Tony's Sunday League team. But in order to get a little bit of fundage behind us, we need to get rid of some of these deadwoods. Some of the lads that are as useless as tits on a nun. And the first new top shagger that's coming into the team. Now, I've been flirting with this guy for a long old time. Wanted to bring him in at Halzoin. And we just had to get it done. Dusted finito here. Ballymumba going to be stepping into the club as our first team right back. He's got a great look on him. Real face. Just love the cut of his jib. And the girls love the taste of his jib. Nah, I can't even do that. Just over 3.5 mil for the boy. That's a what old touch. I've had more expensive pints of Guinness in town. The big bosses give Eric Ten Hag a bow. Jesus Christ, there must be about 7 strands of hair in that whole office. But it does mean that we have secured a season-long deal for Amad Diallo, coming in straight away as our highest rated player. Now, have you ever had one of them days where you don't know what clobber to wear, so you just take off your whole torso? Nah, nor have I. But the melted candle that is Stevie Coops has put pen to paper and allowed us to take Cheku Koyate off his hands. 1.75 mil for someone who's just going to go straight into that first team. Shore up that back line and stop us from being passed around like a box of celebrations at Christmas. Now that's how our first team is going to look as we go into the start of this fresh new season. Now if this is your first time around these parts, what we tend to do in these episodes, I'll show you a mess of highlights. We'll have a little bit of a break in January so we can get some wheeling and dealing done. And then we'll play the big important games live at the end of the season. Now it's out of the traps big time in the championship because it's a little local derby. And bless him, Nichols in goal. You might as well call him a sirloin steak because the man's being peppered. Harley up front showing us that he's got worse heading stats than my ex-girlfriend. Couldn't suck her teeth, that girl. CMK must be shitting in a swimming pool because it's a beautiful little floater over to Ballymumba. But his efforts just touched onto the bar. Just after that, Harley's looping effort almost catches out Melia. Diarra then with the overlap, but his efforts palmed away. Ball gets half cleared from this corner. But just like your mum's big fat arse, Harley's spanking it wide. But with the minutes ticking away and Jonathan Hogg putting in tackles like this, we thought we'd at least wrapped up a point against our bitter rivals. But for the boys to turn into bloody Sabutio pieces in the last couple of minutes, Lee's asked us to dance and we were nothing but mannequins in the box. It's a dagger through the heart and it's defeat on the opening day as next up we're facing Stoke. Harley almost opening his account for the season. Chances in this one were very few and far between, but as Cheku Koyate steps into midfield here and as the ball finds his way to Harley, he spun his defender like a Swiss roll and very much unlike him, he serves a chance up on a silver platter. Stoke collapsing like a fatty on a deck chair. Back at home, we host the Sheep Shaggers. Early doors, CMK with a 1-touch, 2-touch to skip by the defenders and catch this man Wednesday nights at 10 o'clock on RuPaul's Drag Race. With the way he's tucking these balls away. Not to be outdone though, Harley with a little bending effort, but fingertips from the goalkeeper. Cardiff do find their way back into this game. Fantastic equaliser from the header there. Now most of the time for the defenders, it's hard to know what Jay's going to do with the ball because 9 times out of 10, he hasn't got a Scooby-Doo either. But in the 75th minute, Harley wins himself a penalty and of course, it's gotta be him to step up. You bet your family dog on him sticking it away. Harry Kane eat your heart out. Not just being satisfied with one though. This boy's gonna need work doing to his teeth. Because he's got himself a brace. A cheeky Michael Dublé from our centre forward gives us the momentum that we are going to need as we find ourselves matched up with the Red Devils. Now with a chance to introduce themselves to the world of football against one of the biggest clubs in the world, Harley and Jay were out for blood. Incredible run and techers from Harley, but he can't quite tuck the ball into the back of the net. Onana making a smart save on the angle. Playing bloody pinball wizard in the box here, the ball striking the post. But as Manchester United recycle it, Morata forcing an incredible stop from Nichols. Harley picking the ball up and nothing in front of him other than green grass and blue sky. But with Onana beaten the ball striking the bar, he's a very lucky guy. Onana redeems himself, but Jay, you should be doing better there, my son. CMK giving Gavin the old attenzione pickpocket. But as he waits for a little bit of assistance, the pick out better than that piece of Lego out of my left nostril. But as the old adage goes, if you don't take your chances, you'll be punished. And Manchester United and Hoyland dump us out of the compo. But don't you worry, there's another big dog that needs their ball snipping later on in the episode. Out of nowhere, Amad Diallo turns into the second coming of Lionel Messi, Neymar and bloody Mbappe with 2 unbelievable performances. One against his old club Sunderland. Puts them to the sword, keeps up our momentum in the league. And as we can see right here, not looking half bad. Huddersfield meant to be in a relegation scrap. But as we sit 10 points off a playoff place, I tell you what, we'll make like Gary Barlow. And we'll take that. But as we enjoy the festivities and move through to January, there's a couple of players that have either thrown their teddies out of the pram or have been shown the revolving door. Which means we've dug around in the sofa, we've looked in the centre console, and we found just enough money to bring in Fraser Forster, Premier League quality GK coming in. And also a little Scot with more techers than strands of hair on his head. And hey up, as we're talking about this guy's head, Jesus Christ, arc of the size of that melon. Barry Bannon must be the smartest man in the world. But a smart bit of business sees a straight swap with Ben Wiles going in the opposite direction out to Sheffield Wednesday. I tell you what, not a bad bit of business done from us this season. Now we start the new year off taking trip down to Big Smoke, as we've got a little bit of a date scheduled in with the Gooners. Now a place in the next round of the FA Cup is at stake, but we're defending like that. It's like boiling the kettle for a cup of tea and then just pouring it all over your hands, to be honest. Little free kick routine almost catching Ryer out, but once again off clearance from a corner, it falls to CMK, who thinks, you know what, fancy a bit of a trip. How about Twatsville, California? Yeah, you know, we've got a name for those type of goals around these parts. Straight piss missile, mate. But with the game even Steven, we needed someone to step up and be counted. And with Rudoni coming from behind and bossing nuts from deep, catches Ryer on his siesta and fires Huddersfield Town into the lead. Poor defending again though, gives John Jules 2 bites of the cherry. He finds the second one fruitful. But as the minutes tick away at the Emirates, we sling the ball into our big brick shit ass of a centre back. And Chet Kouyaté rises like Jesus on a Sunday. Scores an absolute biblical goal. Next round of the competition saw us draw Brighton as Rudoni once again making himself a problem. Efforts from Hielik and here from Diallo both denied. Once again problems being caused from corners, but with honours even a replay is needed. Ballymunba with a delightful ball into the box and it's Chet Kouyaté to open the scoring. But after that it was Brighton throwing everything but the kitchen sink at us. Forced to stop from Ansu Fati was absolutely impeccable. But his second one here is certainly to be pecked at. Nothing he could have done about their second, but the third. Referee, tell me, explain to me, discuss with me, like I am 5 years old, how on earth that is a penalty. Knocked out in around a 16, absolutely devoed. But our attention turns firmly back to league action, as we've been quietly slipping down the table on the worst run of form you can possibly imagine. And to rub salt in an already very salty wound, Harley takes a tumble in this game where we get absolutely spun differently by Ipswich. Bearing in mind, imagine the scenes if this went in. But with the prognosis not looking great, 3 months out with a broken toe, that is Harley's season done dusted finito. The last game of these highlights up against the Baggies. It's Bergzorg, who definitely sounds like someone who should be fighting Buzz Lightyear in the next Toy Story film. Bags an absolute naughty goal. But as matters go from bad to worse, CMK's also pulled off with an injury. Tell you what, CMK don't mind being pulled off. But in the final minutes of this league game, Adam Reach should be done for absolute GBH and our little ball of haggis. Go on, get yourself in bath, son. Make me sick if he'll look at you. But a big win, a big 3 points to finish off these highlights. And as you're going to see from the table, we are not sitting pretty. A point above Ipswich in the relegation zone with 2 more games to play. The first one being against Plymouth. The team to face the Green Army then is going to be Fraser Forster in goal. It's going to be Ballymunba, Edmonds, Green, Kouyaté and Headley at the back. Barry Bannon deep line midfielder with Rudoni, Diallo and then Koroma on the right hand side. CMK just in behind Bergzorg. It's a big one. It's a game to secure our place in the league next season. And it's live. Come on then, Huddersfield. We need a big result today. A win would secure survival. A point would be okay. But come on, it's Plymouth. We need to be getting 3 dubs out of these. Come on, the boys. Let's get stuck into them nice and early. CMK, I want to see you absolutely duppying people. Nice, there we go. Oh, the touches. We're trying to be too cute with it. Can't get it out of our half. Oh, it's a good job we got bloody Premier League goalkeeper in goal. Here we go then. Go. Let's go. Big switch and lovely. Let's get it moving this side then. Oh no, we're trying too much. Oh, not even Barry can get a... Oh no. Oh no, not even Barry can get a tackle in. Lads, I don't know what's happening here. I really don't know what's happening. Second half of the season is an absolute crumble job. Whether it's an apple or a winter fruit, I don't know. But it is definitely a crumble jobber. A little jar of the custard on the side. Not having it. Go on in. Make a run. Can't even get it under control. So poor. Nice, look at that. He's just absolutely mustard. And it's CMK! Get in the boy! Oh, just when we needed him most, get over to that bloody corner flag. Get it a right old kick in. Because the Plymouth fans, you'll be kicking your missus later, won't you, son? Especially if you've thrown this away. We've been absolute dogging the first half. But a little bit of a winner in the midfield. And CMK scores probably, what, his second or third goal of the season? Not a great return. It's a beautiful little finish, though. Good lad. Clinical! I'm going to do a little bit of the dirty work while Headley comes back. Lord Dawn. Oh, no. Oh, no! Again! It's so silly. There's no danger there whatsoever. Nothing on. And we give them a little bit too much space. To be fair, it's an absolute dig. Oh, I don't know, you know. Forster, you've dived past it, I think. Oh, referee, that's red! Gotta be a red, it's two-footed! You're taking the piss two-footed and from behind? Ref! It's straight down his Achilles. You should be early bath. Oh my god, they're flying into challenges. Send one of them off, you knob. Jesus Christ. Turn on this. Dig it. Oh. That ball. Ah. Good pressure. Good pressure. Right then. Into Barry Bannon. Corner. Corner. Strike one. Strike one! Yes! Back in it. Oh my god. Look, when we put a few passes together, we're absolutely unplayable. But it's getting them passes in the first place. It's a great finish. Been slightly underwhelmed with him this season. But that's the kind of stuff that he can produce. Absolute bins. Come on, lads. Let's nick a late one then, yeah. Ahmad. Doing the dirty work for once. Ball in. Oh, save Forster! Oh my god, that was such just a hit and hope. Jesus Christ, Barry Bannon's head is about 4 times too big for his body. Hey, he took a dive there! And we go then. Go on in, Corma. Over the top. CMK's. Touch it. Oh, that's a beautiful little touch! Go on there, son! In on goal! Strike! Oh, he's kept it. Back into him. Oh, referee! You're taking piss. Nah, Ahmad. Settle down, son. Because there's only one man taking this. CMK. Stick it in that top binner there. Right, just right there. Right there for me, son. That's terrible. It's never going in. Oh, my God. My nan could have kicked that harder. Oh, he's absolutely spun, man. Oh, danger. Whittaker's quick. Kuyate's not. Ball in. Well away. And we go then. Early doors. Let's go. Give him some help. Oh no. What's he trying to do? I don't even know what he's trying to do. Oh, danger. Don't let strikes. Don't let strikes. Don't let strikes. No! Again! Why can we not defend these lot? Honestly. It's like none of them have played football before. Bally took an absolute dive in the box. Why are you on your back? Where's Kuyate? CMK, do something. Do something. It's nice into Thomas. He's just going to wrap one. Ah, that was really silly. Really silly. 91st minute and you've just done that, you knob. Got to get it back. Got to get it back. Oh no. Oh no. I was going to win that tackle as well. This means goes down to the last day. Can't even remember who we've got. Shit. So it all rests on this one then. Team, exactly the same as last time, lads. We need a big result. Up the Terriers! Let's get stuck in. Oh, come on then, boys. Final day. Yeah, fighting relegation. Of course we are. See our performance in the last game? Absolutely shocking. Ipswich, I just hope they bloody lose. I really do, because I ain't got any hope in us. Come on, lads. We're at home as well. Let's get stuck into these. Bloody Stoke lot. Right, he's nicked that. And go! And go! And drive! Rudoni, come on, son. Do me a favour. Do me an absolute flavour. Amad Diallo, back stick! Early doors! Oh, that would have been a start and a half. Amad, you've got to be doing better there. Flick that on. CMK, strike one! Oh, it's coming. It is coming. But we've got Kuyate in there. We've got Helik in. Oh, we ain't got Helik in there. We've got Green in there. Oh. If we can find. If we can find Ahmad. Go on, son. On your bite then. Bearing down. Strike one. Oh. Oh my God. How are these not going in? It's coming though, boys. It is coming. Barry Bannon, get one swung in. Trust you a little bit more. Great ball. Oh, off the ball. Get it back. Oh. Oh, it's coming. It really is coming. I just don't know when it's going to come. That's what I said to my missus this weekend. Don't know. Strike one. Oh! Yes! Oh, no. Oh, no. How's that not gone in? It has gone in. Oh, that one would have been exquisite. Oh. Oh, there's no whip on it, no curl on it, no nothing on it. It's just not happening today, is it? I'm a bit worried they're going to score a last-minute winner. Danger. There's definite danger here. Oh no. I thought I'd nicked that, so I'd stopped. Don't let him turn you! Oh my God! I was going to say, I don't think Forrester got even a touch on that. Didn't even get a sniff on it. Headley, you got to get there. We've done it. Absolutely class. That's not a foul! Send in. Not last minute. That's great. Oh, let's give it away. Oh. Great tackle. And Ahmad's gone. Come on. Come on! Last minute. I can see Thomas. Oh my God, how are you so bad at crossing the ball? This could be the worst end to an episode 1 in our history. We could have been relegated. It's a very real possibility. Oh, I can't. We need to check. Where are Ipswich? Oh, I didn't even say. Oh my God. I've just fluffed it. Who did they play? Who did Ipswich play? Where are they? Watford! Didn't even check who they'd got. Oh, Watford walked away with the league as well. Jesus Christ. Wow. What an end. Now, before we finish the episode, let's have a quick look at the stats then. Now, Harley RCM as a centre forward. 3 goals in 17 matches. That's dead. Little bro just in behind him. Not doing too bad. But 4 goals and no assists. We may have to consider that this maybe is just a step too far for these boys at this stage of their career. And with Harley RCM deciding he wants to submit a transfer request. So with that time looking like it's up at Huddersfield, where do we go next? At young age, Jay was bullied and isolated. He was shy and not very confident. And for this, most kids picked on him. But there was always one person who he could rely on. This was also true when he began to play football, constantly doubting his ability and believing that he would never make it to the professional leagues. But there was always one man in his corner. Harley would never let him doubt himself. And that's why they vowed to always stick together, always support each other through the best times and the worst times. Now in the last episode, the boys signed for Huddersfield and had a decent start to the season. But as things rocked on, it was starting to become very obvious that one of our deadly duo wasn't exactly feeling at home. And after narrowly avoiding relegation from the Championship, Harley decided that he was ready for a new challenge and submitted a transfer request. So I threw it out to you lot, and you decided that Scotland was our next destination. And there was certainly some suggestion that we need to be looking to disrupt the old firm and end their almost 40-year dominance over the SPL. So the representatives from Huddersfield have landed in Edinburgh because Harley's next club is going to be Hearts of Midlothian. The move up north is going to guarantee more game time, more first team football. But also a little birdie's told him that Hearts might be in Europe this season. But with Harley signing on the dotted line, it just don't feel right, does it? So we say, single man, reveal yourself. Little bro weren't just going to let big bro go and do it on his own up in Scotland. Jay seals his deal as well. Both looking immaculate in the kit. Now it's underrated what pre-season and a little transfer saga can do for you, because RCM coming in this season at 60 rated. With some of his most important stats like his shooting and his shot power in the high 60s. But with Jay having a slightly better season than his brother last season, means the rise in his overall is like Jesus on a Sunday. It's biblical. But if we're talking specific stats, look at that one there. We're going to cause some absolute carnage in that one. Now with the boys now calling Hearts home, we need to make sure that the rest of the team are up to standard, and that means getting rid of some of that dead wood. So we say goodbye to a few lads who either aren't going to get a game or we're going to directly impact the amount of starting appearances our boys get. Which leaves us with this formation right here. And I tell you what, I'm not mad at it, you know. Especially with our boys being joined up front by a legend of the Scottish game, Shankland. What a great name. But just before we get into the signings, I've had a little bit of look at the youths in this club. Jesus Christ, we might have unearthed someone who's just a little bit special. I can't wait to promote this geezer, Gabriel Torres. And if it's Gabriel, then madre mia. And speaking of madres, your madre goes loco over this geezer. I swear down, he's a panty dropper for anyone that's over 40. But we had a little chat with Pep and got this deal over the line. He should be Scottish, shouldn't he? His name's Doyle. Another player who should be Scottish, because he absolutely is Tom McIntyre comes in at centre-back cover. Noticing that the squad was looking a little bit sluggish, decided to get some speed in. Not the kind of speed that this fella was on.
You're bad. That's not a bank machine.
Pardon?
It's not a bank machine, it's a fence.
And then last but not least, I wanted a little bit of a utility player. Someone who could play all over the pitch. And we decided on young Lewis Hall. I swear to God, is it just that kit or does everything look fantastic in it? Now in the baptism of fire that is SPL football, of course, there's two absolute heavyweights. One of them being Rangers, but the other one's the Hoops. Now geezers, very quickly, if you are enjoying this season, make sure that you drop a like. Remember, we're going to play a bag of highlights and then the big important games at the end of the season we play live. No bloody rest point for the Hearts in this first game of the season as the boys throw everything but the kitchen sink at us.
Called the cleaned me.
But as the ball falls out of the sky here, Harley and Jay. Might as well have just caught it, pal. We worked the free kick out like one of Stephen Hawking's naked little people. Epstein's Island sounds like an absolute mental place. And we said, didn't we, under the tutelage of this man, the deadly duo will turn into stone cold killers. Left Vandervoort in goal like an old man taking his grandkids to school on a Saturday. Didn't know what day of the week it was. But after that humdinger of a strike, it was all green and white with Ohangye and Hatate both scoring either side of half time. Means that we leave Celtic Park with absolutely nothing. Early doors against Dundee, CMK spanks one. But just like your dad after his divorce, the only thing that we could do today was hit the bar. Harley was the next one to wind one. And someone tell me, is there conclusive proof that that did not go over the line? Giving me Villa Sheffield United vibes. But in this one, it was just going to be sheer pressure that paid dividends in the end. Jay and Harley linking up together to serve it up like a battered Mars bar. Just after half time, though, the Hearts switch off from a set piece and it's Rudden heading Dundee back into this game. But hark at these two, you can clearly see them enjoying their football. Harley thinking he's the second coming of Robin van Persie. Jay attempting another Travella. But as we enter the last 15 minutes, Harley picks the ball up deep in midfield here. He's going to see the run of Hall. He seems to be off like a pair of knickers on Freshers Week. Shout out Barthy. But he pulls up, delivers a delicious ball to Shankland. And it's Top Shags once again to be the match winner. Quick break from league action then, because we've got a preliminary round meeting with Brøndby. After a stalemate in the first leg, we bring these boys back to Tynecastle Park. And it's a little cushion header from Shankland. A Bergkamp eggs touch from Harley as he opens his account for Hearts. That sends us through to the Europa League proper. Back into league action as we come up against the Jers. Could have been a disastrous start, but for Mitchell going down easier than when your missus comes back from bottomless brunch. Get them kegs off, big boy. And then he follows that up with an incredible double start from the corner. As we start to get a bit of a foothold in this game. And to survive the Rangers' pressure, someone must have told Cantwell that his TikToks were crap and that his hair's shit. Less of this hang loose bra and more get in bath, son. Make me sick if I look at you. But just after half time, there's a Shankland at the back post. And the finish is fucking cold. Shankland. Rangers give us a bit of a scare from the free kick. But minutes later, Harley finds himself furthest up pitch. And feed the Shanks and he will score. And with 3 minutes till time, Butland's decided he's going to go on a bit of an adventure. As we collect the ball, we give it into Doyle. He's going to touch it, spin like a Swiss roll. Someone call this keeper Wilson. Because the man's stranded. Castaway.
Castaways. We are castaways.
Someone chuck a swift right turn to Europe then, because first match up in the group stage is against Feyenoord. Now once again I'm going to need your help explaining to me how on earth that is considered a penalty. Jimenez steps up though and sticks it into the back of the net. This Feyenoord defence must have been on the old manager Wenge before, because they're at 6s and 7s. Can't deal with the balls floated into the box. Doyle with a lovely bit of ingenuity with a Chippendale special, and it's McIntyre at the back post to get us back level on the day. But with the European pedigree and just a little bit more class. This disgusting deflection leaves Mitchell flapping like your mom in Stormisha.
Oh my god, trampoline! Trampoline!
Next European opponent then was going to be Mainz. The guy to open a score today is the man with the second best name in this team, Benny Bananjim. He chucks a Mr. Whippy 99 at it, and this man would not forget the flake. Mainz do get themselves back into this game. To be fair, it's a lovely little reverse on it. CMK, have you ever done a shit in a swimming pool? Of course you have if you're serving up floaters like this. Harley's effort blocked by their keeper though. Lovely bit of build-up play done by Devlin, but if you're going to give these boys that kind of time and space, you might as well be pissing in the wind, because either way, you're going to be getting a golden shower. Desperate to keep up this good form, we find ourselves up against Ghent next. Rouse with a chest and strike. Puts us 1-0 up, but absolute fatty on a deck chair vibes as we crumble minutes later. Bit of an unsung hero in this side though, he's Devlin. Man's playing central defensive midfield, and he's making runs like this. Defo should have played Cochrane in for an easy finish. But to spare his blushes, Shanklin gets put in. He's about a metre away from the goal. There was no need for that, was there? So, crunch time as we go into the last game of the group stage, and as you can see, Feyenoord above us by a point. It's do or die. Early doors to Gower gets put through. Lays it off to Devlin. Smart save from the goalkeeper. But CMK, you need to be tucking them balls away, son. RuPaul's Drag Race vibes. Devlin then rattles one off the bar. Feyenoord then catch us napping with a quick free kick. But nah. You're telling me that he hasn't got every last bit of that ball right there. Once again though, Jimenez steps up and cannons it into the back of the net. Jay gets one laid off here. He's tried the Travella once again and he's absolutely licking paint. Just after the hour mark, Shanklin does get us back into the game. But a point will not do, and as we enter the final minutes of this game, last chance saloon. Shanklin peels off his defender, keeper with an unbelievable save. And like your sister at a house party, keeper gives it the gobble job. Now as we hit the halfway point in the season, third place, couple of points behind Rangers. We finished third in the Europa League group, which means we go straight into the conference with Rakow, I don't even know. Now, without pots of pissing to do any transfer wheeling and dealing, we let some of the fringe players go so we could bell up old Roy. He thought it was the voice of God, but I think someone had just put us on speakerphone. We welcome in ex-England international Sam Johnston into the club. And also, tell me if you realise this, because I never have. This bloke's name is Will Smallbone. Willie Smallbone. What a great name. Now as Willie comes and introduces himself to new players.
I'm Callum. I'm Andrew. I'm Daniel. I'm Neve. I'm Kelly.
I'm Brian.
We've got a new formation as well to utilise the abundance of them new midfielders. Pack out the centre of the park and just allow the front three to just do what they need to do. Now, in the second half of this season, we just need to make sure that we catch up with Rangers. Trying to get anywhere near Celtic is an absolute lost cause. And as Devlin picks the ball up in midfield here, he thinks, is that bloke a bungalow? I don't think he can reach anything upstairs. Oh, I'm not going to say it. No, I always say it. I ain't going to say it.
I'm going to say something to you right now that I've never said to another living soul in my life.
Piss missile. Now the dictionary defines insanity of doing something over and over again and expecting a different result. Devo, my son, you must have a screw loose because that was inches wide. Don't even want to talk about it anymore. Don't look at me. Don't look in my general direction. How is that a penalty? Absolute mug that he stuck it down the middle. Always a feisty affair though, the Rangers Hearts matchups. But how dare you do that to CMK? Harley, Get on him, son. Get stuck into him. And with Rangers having a man in the bath, it means that we've got a good chance now to capitalise and drag back some of that lead. But actually, fair play to Butland. The man was peppered like a high-quality chunk of Angus beef. St Mirren came and went in the league. Shankland with a wonderfully weighted through ball over the top to Tagawa on one of his rare starts this season. Bullies his way through and sticks it into the top Benza, but not willing to share any of the back pages with anyone. We don't call him Superman Shankland for nothing. The geezer's a joke, just chuck a little boicey at it. Back into Europe then for the preliminary round in the Conference League. Rakov Czestochowa the opponents. To be honest, not a fat lot happened. 2 chances in this game, both fell to Jay. And you know what they say, don't give the boy 2 bites of the cherry. Unless it's on a bloody Bakewell. Quick stop back in Scotland for the Edinburgh Derby. Willie Smallbone with the winner. Next stop in the Conference League was up against Stade Rennais. And it's Devo almost catching the keeper unawares. You almost hear him say sacre bleu. Doyle doing his best Ozzy Osbourne impression and just stumbling his way through the Stade Rennais defence. Slamming one in off the bar. Unbelievable save from Johnston in the final minutes of the game, which brings us all the way through to penalty shootouts. Guri, looking like an absolute prat, sticks it down the middle. Benny Banny sticks it in the stanchion and sticks us into the next round, where we come up against Premier League opponents. Fulham sandwiches. Landing in London on us even. 2-2 on Ag. I thought it was going to be a little bit sticky. Until CMK almost caught out Leno with his first. Buries him with his second. I thought, could this be a historical night for the Jambos? But when Harley finds himself one-on-one like this and sticks it into the back of the net like that, I thought, yeah, this is going to be something special. But I tell you what, it's not luck, it's all graft and hard work. These two, the deadly duo, are starting to mature like a fine wine. And as Jason Shankland cleaned through, I know I've only had 1 season with him, but I can unequivocally tell ya, it's death, it's taxes. And it's Shankland one-on-one. And to cap it all off, Cochrane on the wing swings it into Harley. I've run out of adjectives. It's just sick, innit? It just actually is sick. Fulham swept aside in the quarters, which means we've got a semi on.
You've got enough Aberdeen? Yeah. Aye, we're no.
Aberdeen in the last game of the season then. Massive chance to leapfrog Rangers as we're 2 points behind them with a game in hand. May 1st shaving the outside of the post and then Shankland absolutely spanking one off it. But as the minutes wind down on this game and also the season, Cochrane's still going on like the Duracell bunny. Wins the ball deep in their half and it's Harley. Cooler than a polar bear's nutsack. Wins us all 3 points and puts us in pole position as we go into the last couple of games of the season. And oh, mamma mia, it's a spicy meatball as we've got Rangers. And then about 4 days later, semi-finals of the Conference League, we got Ajax. But before we can turn our attention to a semi, we got the game against Rangers to contest. It's bloody huge-mungus. It's to confirm our place in the Champions League next season. And it's live. Here we go then, the Jambos. Come on, Hearts. Second last game of the season. And it's an absolute big one. We've had Rangers' number every single time we've played them this season. But this is when it counts the most. Second last game of the season, a point ahead of Rangers, and if we can get the big fat W today, that last game of the season against Celtic means absolutely nothing. Come on, the boys, let's get stuck into them. Dujon, he wants to do him. I could see him trying that every single time. Cochrane's done him though. Oh no, 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 no. 6 minutes in and we're playing silly buggers at the back. Oh, shit of me. Fuster. He's had his pockets absolutely pinched. Cochrane. Into Shankland. Nice, Willie. Nice, Willie. RCM. He's dinked him. Get in the boy. Oh, I don't wanted him to do the slide and flex that. It's a beautiful little Peter Dinklage. Absolutely. Do you want some chips? Of course they want some chips. They're Scottish. It's a beauty. Weighted to perfection. Like your mum, now she's actually taking a New Year's resolution seriously. That's a beautiful ball, if he can get there. Oh. Wow, referee! Red! We'll have another red! Oh, they love a red against us, you know. That's terrible, though. That is shocking. Right, what we're going to do here. Shanks wants it. But also, we've got a little man called CMK who loves to strike one! Ah! Oh my god, I couldn't love this geezer anymore if I tried. It's absolute postage stamped. He's licked it twice and he's spanked it once. Oh, I actually might be sexually attracted to that goal. I genuinely think if I wasn't an engaged man, I'd be asking that goal to marry me. Just in there, just standing. Well done! That's beautiful. And we go there now. We love it on the break. Jesus! Ref, you're going to have to get your red card out at some point. Because they're actually going to kill one of us. Shankland, I can see ya. I can see ya! Oh! How has he missed? How has he missed? The ball was impeccable. But the strike has to be pecked at. It has to be. Big winner. Big wins! There we go. Half time. There she blows. And it's the two English roses doing it up for the Scots. Just stand. Just stand. Oh, CM, that's you. You've let him walk. Save! Keep that. Hang him out to dry. Nice. And we go then. Unless you want to make a run. Devo, unless you might want to make a run. That's lovely. The overlap is absolutely impeccable. Ball over. Torres! Oh my god, the little ute! The little ute comes on. And with the absolute mophead, he might have just mopped up all 3 points in this one. And cemented second place. I tell you what, he's snuck through the conservatory there. And he's popped up like an absolute spectre. Call him the Phantom. Just keep the pressure. Nice. Referee, you're not having that. Not having that, ref. Look at that. The way they're diving on it. Torres has gone again. If we can nick it. Well done. Torres, over the top. Devo, get it down and play. Oh! Oh my god, I didn't even say a word. I never even spoke a sentence. Ah, that's it! I didn't even look at the time. I didn't even look at the clock. But you know what time it is? It's time for the hearts. Oh my god, there's a little bit of afters. Look at him. Absolute mug. Piss off. Go and shave your head, you little twat. Get in the boys. Big Gab Torres, the Phantom. Look at you. Cut your hair. The Jambos. Second place. Secured. Now Ajax. Let's get a little shoot out, shall we? Rangers done dusted, then get that ticked off. But there's no rest for the wicked as we go straight into the game against Ajax. The team to face the Glat from Amsterdam. It's Johnston, De Poli, Holkit, Sibic and Cochrane at the back. Devlin, Smallbone and Doyle in the midfield. And then up front, you've got the deadly trio this season. Shankland, Harley and Jay. Come on, lads. Come on, the Jambos. Let's get stuck in. Come on then, you little cheroot smokers. Goal down. We need a big, big, big result. Come on then, no. The Jambos, the Jam Tarts. We got the munchies. It's too important. Ball in. Shankland's run front post. Ah, oh, it's off the post. How has that not gone in? How has that not gone in? Our ball. Has he headed it off? Yeah, he's headed it off the line. I'm pretty sure it went off the bar as well. Yeah, it's come off the post. Jesus. No, not the second. Well done, Johnston. Massive stop. Still pressure from the corner. Bergwijn this time. He can dance. Feet. Too much for us. Cochrane's give it away. Oh no. We're pressing self-destruct. We are pressing the ejector seat. Oh my god, eject it from the box. Jesus Christ. Go on in, Shanks. Go on, Shanks. Go on, Shanks. I know you ain't got the burners, but you've defo got the power. Oh. Edge of the box. That ball is beautiful. Ball into the box is even better! Get in, CMK! Jay on the bloody button. Ah, what a snatch and grab that was. Shankland doing all the work, getting us up pitch. But Jay with the deftest of touches. Ah, keeper. Sent him for an absolute hot dog. Get me a chicken and mushroom pie and a little cup of Bovril. Oh, give it away again. Oh, what a block. Get up. Well done. Oh my god, the block first. Save was a bit meh, but the block, impeccable. I ain't even seen him on this right hand side. He's been all inside. Inside the place. Nothing silly. Nothing silly. Well done, Johnstone again. Right, Harley. Back stick. Get your head on that, son. Get your head on that, Hall. Oh. Strike it! Oh! Imagine the centre back could have been spectacular. That's not far off, you know. That really is not far off. Just drops it off. Doyle. Oh my god. Jay. Finish it! Oh, you've got to finish that! Oh my god, it's come to Harley. Bergwijn. Pace. Oh my god, Fitz Jim. Oh, that is absolutely gutting. Gutting. Oh my god. Oh, Doyle, you've been sent to the shops. Oh, and it's a near post finish. Gutted. Right. Something needs to change here. We are going all out. Win that back. Nice. Into Shankland. And go. Come on, you've got on for pace. Strike it! Ah! Win that ball. Win it. Oh, no. This is literally last chance saloon. I can't see the clock. It's done, innit? Oh, it's done. A step away from the final. We're about 10 minutes out. Lads, we can't complain. Well, I can't complain. You've done me proud. I just wish we'd have held on. Just another 10 minutes. Ah, devoed. Oh my god, I actually want to cry. I'm that emotional. End of season stats, nevertheless. Then we finish above Rangers, which means we have secured ourselves Champions League football. Great return from Jay this season as he scores 13 and assisting 6. Harley not far behind him, scoring 10 and assisting 2. Defo loving it here in Scotland, aren't they? When Harley was young, he was the baller. The boy could win games on his own, and because of that, he got all of the accolades. I mean, trophies coming out of his arse. It was easy for him. Don't get me wrong, he loved the attention, but it was just another day at the office. But for Jay, it was a different story. Playing in behind his big bro. Even if he did have a worldie of a game, it would consist of slotting balls through to Harley for him to stick it in the onion bag. He never got the plaudits, he never got the accolades. Most importantly, he never got the trophies. But so far in his professional career at Huddersfield and at Hearts, he's been the main guy, the one sticking up the numbers and winning the most important games against the biggest of opponents. Now, today's episode, it's our second season at Hearts, and I gave you something to think about. 3 free agents. Who should we bring in? Well, you've gone with all 3. And you lot know what I'm like by now. Whatever you say goes. So we welcome in Lewis Cook, Junior Firpo, and also, man that's close to my heart, Courtney Horse. Now, as we go into the second season, first team's looking pretty cold. First of all, what can I say about these front 3 that hasn't been said already? The 2 young Padawans being taught by the Jedi Master, Shankland. And with the 2 backups, Tagawa and Torres, don't think we need to add too much more firepower to this team. Midfield rotation options looking pretty strong. Defensively, I think we're very sound. But maybe we just need a little bit of je ne sais quoi going forward. Defensively then, we've definitely added some Fishbook core and some pillow rise to this curry. But on the right back spot, Jesus Christ, Fredericks, your legs are about to fall off. Well, Jesus Christ, the stress of the Birmingham job has definitely done something to Wazza, because his last role as Birmingham manager, he's decided to let one of his young starlets go. We know him from the Birmingham rebuild. We bring in Ethan Laird, who's just going to add a little bit of dynamism to that right-hand side. And then that little bit of creativity in midfield. I had a little birdie in my ear. Going by the name of Demon What's Up. Shout out to this geezer for the absolute energy. Telling me that Daniel Maldini, son of the absolute legendary Paolo Maldini, is just who we need in that midfield role. 1.8 million. It's bargain booze. And then the last little bit of auxiliary firepower that we brought in at the start of this season. Can play anywhere in the forward line. It's going to be Che Adams, just as a little bit more of a backup. But he's going to have to be something special to dislodge our legends up front. And with his unbelievable performances last season, Jay going up to a 71. But best believe me when I say Harley is not being ignored. Some of the big boys sniffing around him now. But as we go into the first game of the season, geezers, once again, as always, please make sure that you drop a like if you're enjoying this series so far. Like we do as always, we're going to play a mess of highlights. Big games at the end of the season, we're going to play live. Hopefully one of them being the Champions League final, because we're in it to win it this season, lads. Jesus Christ, cameraman. Shrewsbury Hall's not going to shag you know. But I tell you what, round here, there's no counting our chickens before they hatch, because we've got 2 qualifying rounds before we get through to the Champions League proper. First one up against Royal Antwerp. It was Raul's first, but Smallbone almost catching the keeper with his pants down. But Harley drops a shoulder, shows the defender a clean pair of heels, and the finish had just too much power on it for the keeper. But the Royals weren't going to just lay down and die, shout out the Queen. To be fair, I think Jono was on the plane for the away day already. Now, I know we think he's had a rocky start, but Harley is starting to turn into the second coming of Harry Kane. Lovely little cushion header into Adams, who scores on his debut to send us through to the next round, where we come up against Benfica. 2-2 from the first leg, but anyone who comes to Tynecastle knows they're in for a little bit of a game. And Cochrane, like an Amazon delivery bloke at 7 in the morning, chucks it anywhere in the box because he knows Harley can turn coal into crystal. Take a screenshot of that goal and hang it in the Louvre. Harley single-handedly firing us into the group stages of the Champions League. I tell you what though, it would be nice if the rest of the lads are on the same page as Smallbone, with the most Brexit means Brexit tackle that you'll ever see in the box, and it's Banza to drag Braga back into this tie. Harley almost producing another piece of magic. Believe me, that banger is coming. But as we find ourselves in a shootout,
like a West.
Braga crumble like a fatty on a deck chair. And the final penalty. Someone call HR, because that top binzer. That's workplace bullying. But this season, it's not all about Champions League football, because we want to end this 40-year domination of Old Firm clubs. And that starts with this game against Rangers. Harley like a dad after a divorce, smashing the bar in the opening minutes. But it was only a matter of time until you broke the deadlock. But at times, our defence looks like a block of Emmental cheese. Holes everywhere. But as we have a look at our Champions League group, Jesus Christ, it's a baptism of fire. Because first up, we've got Chelsea. To be fair, VAR must have been kipping for the first one.
I can't do anything. I can't do anything.
Harley steps up, sends Sanchez for a bottle of milk. But scoring early in a game like this was always going to be problems, especially if Hawkett wants a bit of a push and a pull.
We can all pull a bat a little bit. If you want to pull a bat, have a little pull and a push.
Azorya then steps up and sends Jono for a loaf of bread. We're going to have enough for a breakfast in a bit. CMK with a beautiful bit of skill that sends Thiago Silva back to the favelas. But it was always going to be tough to keep Chelsea out for the rest of the game. 82nd minute, it's absolute heartbreak. With no time left on the clock, a lovely bit of 1-2 play. The ball falls to little Cocky. Nah, love, it's cold. Yeah, that's why it swerved off to the right a little bit. Back to league action then as we try to get some points on the board against St Mirren. And I tell you what, there's only a fair few amount of players that I ever say this about. But Cochrane, I'm going to have to start calling you the mailman. Harley then gets sent off on his jollies, catching flights and sinking points. That's all this man knows. A speculative little Travella almost left the keeper like a bungalow. Nothing upstairs. And to wrap up all three, the bromance continues to develop as CMK into Torres. Leaves Harley feeling a little bit jealous, man. Another crack at the big boys after that, though, as it's up against Celtic. Van der Voort producing an immaculate save against Harley. Smallbone tries one from deep, but it's clawed away once again. Gorgeous little bit of wing play, and the ball pops up. The defence part like the Red Sea. Che Adams thinking he's bloody Moses. And the Belgian shot stopper couldn't do anything about it. Nothing but a spectator for that one. Just drink it in, son. Celtic did pile on the pressure in the last couple of minutes. Rouse with the most disgusting latch-stitch tackle I've ever seen in all my life. God knows how he come away with just a yellow. And as the clock just about striking 12, the ball pops up at the back stick. Tell me you've seen a better save than that in the 94th minute. Back into European action then against Bruges. Serious in need of putting some points on a board. The Belgian defence pushing higher than Shankland's hairline. Could land a Boeing 747 on that bad boy. But it's the former Liverpool fumble job to keep him in this game. But after that, it was a combination of unreal saves from Jono and the woodwork that kept us breathing in this one. But just after the hour mark, an unbelievable run from Cochrane and a hopeful ball up from Smallbone. And technique that had met Leonardo da Vinci do a 180 in his grave. means that we get our first big 3 points in the competition. Was immediately followed by an absolute humbling to the league leaders RB Leipzig, which leaves us 1 game left, dangerously close to falling out of the competition. Back to Edinburgh for a little derby against Hibs. The deadly duo ask them to dance, but the Hibs defence nothing but statues as Shankland gets his first of the season. And then into the final game of the group stage against Chelsea. All we needed was a point to survive. Early doors, another absolute masterclass from the boy between the sticks. But as we work the problem out like Albert Einstein, the little cushion header into Cochrane sees CMK in the middle. He rises like a salmon to send the Jambos whappy. Other side of the half-time break though, Pochettino must have been in the Frenchman's ear because Nkunku fires them back level. Shankland stinging the hands of Sanchez. And from the resulting corner, the smallest man on the pitch fires a header straight at the goalkeeper. But it's Thiago Silva with the deafest of touches. He must be sick of the sight of us. Reece James puts the cat amongst the pigeons with the equaliser. But 2 chances go begging for either side in the last couple of minutes. Which means by the skin of our teeth, we've done it. We make it out of the group unscathed. Well, second place, so we were a little bit scathed. As we have a quick look at the SBL table, second, point behind Rangers. But we've also got a game against them in a bit. As the January transfer window comes in, we bring in Ryan Christie as a little bit of a rotation option. We reject a few more offers for Harley and get rid of some deadwood, including a massive offer for Tagawa. Our manager has to put up with a little bit of Daishi talk. You know, he's talking something racist. But with the cash that we had left over, we decided we needed some more defensive rigidity. Ben Godfrey will slot into that back line like I slotted into your mum. Now as we stumble into the second half of this season, one job on one jobby only. Beat these Jers and get to the top of that table. And as the ball finds its way out to Laird, dink into the box, CMK strolls through the conservatory and lashes one past the Turbo. Cantwell must be shitting in the bath because he's floated one into the box here. It gets cleared and falls out to Smallbone. Now, did you know this? Because I didn't know this. Smallbone's got burners clean through the world at his feet, and he's giving a little Chippendale. Someone in that crowd paint him like one of your French girls. Kilmarnock next up in the league to keep us top spot. When did that happen? Ball in from Devo Maldini at the back. Stick for his first goal of the season. And then a big trip over to Spain. And it was a little bit like this, as Lionel Richie once said. All night long, chasing shadows. Desperate to pull a goal back as we're 2-1 down on aggregate. CMK has a fantastic effort, but you're going to need to be a lot better to beat Ter Stegen than that. Shankland, although he hasn't been a bagsman this season, he's still able to produce magic moments. Hulk it from the corner, crashing one off the bar. But the speed, the quality and the power of Barcelona. In the end, too much for the boys to handle. But there's always that thought in the back of your mind, you know. Could things have been different? Especially if CMK would have held his bloody line. And I tell you what, Harley was giving him both barrels. Definitely in trouble in paradise here, you know. Last league game of the highlights then, up against Ross County. Could have been disastrous if not for this whole kit. I love a bit of a push and a pull. Bicycle kick. This little bromance link-up play between Torres and Jay is just working at the minute. But it's Doyle to cause the keeper problems and Torres to stick it into the back of the net for all 3 points. But as we've been quietly chugging on in the league, I didn't even realise we've got a little semi on us. But in this game is where we saw them little sparks earlier on in the season with Harley and Jay fully explode. With Jay thinking he's bloody Billy Big Bollocks and seeing his big bro being such a success this season, they fully went at it on the pitch. With Harley even shouting at Jay, well, you tell me what he says here. But what's probably been the biggest contributing factor to all of this is that Jay and Torres have become inseparable, even leaving Harley completely out of the conversation. And with Jay slotting Torres through for the first, and then Torres crossing into Jay for the winner. Jesus, it's only made it worse going into the final couple games of the season. But the boys are going to have to push all of that aside because we've got a game against Aberdeen to win the league title. And then a couple of days later, a game against Celtic to win the cup. So the team to face Aberdeen on the last day of the season is, as you can see on the screen right now, it's Jono in goal, Laird, Holkit, Godfrey and Cochrane at the back. Devo's going to be sitting in that midfield with Doyley and Smallbone doing all the legwork. And then up front, God, it's the dangerous trio. Come on, then, it's the Jambos against the Donningtons. Mate, it's like that Paul Rudd meme, innit? What are we doing here? Who'd have thought it? Not me! But the boys, it's for all the bloody marbles today. Come on. I said I ain't going to leave before we've got a bloody trophy down us. And this is the chance. Come on, boys. Early start will do, you know. Early start will do, you know. Oh, Jay. Almost. Decides not to give it to Harley. Shot! Harley! Get in. What a start. 3 minutes in. And I tell you what, you can see the cracks forming, can't you? Jay didn't want to give it to Harley. He didn't want to give it him. He was looking for his best pal back sticker. Smallbone with the effort, though. Harley on the scraps. Get in, the boy. God, he's dangerous, you know, in front of goal. He can sniff it out. He can sniff it out like I can sniff a curry house. In any city that I'm dropped in. I tell you what, if you drove me to the sticks, kicked me out of a car, I'd be neck deep in a Lamb Rogan Josh within the hour. Ball's going to be stuck in. Dangerous. They're working it well. Oh, Clarkson. You're a little bit nippy, ain't you? You are a little bit nippy. Jesus, what a save. Clarkson once again. Definitely got to pick him up, you know. He's a shifty little mover. Oh, no. What a ball. What a save, though, Jono, once again, son. We're living a charmed life. Another great ball. We stand again. Oh, God. Get the ball. Pick it up. Pick it up! What a save again! Jesus Christ! Are we going to give him hand? Doyle. Recover. Recover. Oh, he wants it from deep. Lady, it was 100% a yellow card. I don't know what you're complaining for. That ball. Ah! Half time then. First 3 minutes was madness. But after that, it shouldn't be in all the dons. We need to pick it up, boys. Torres, they're all doing the same. Godfrey's got that. Godfrey! Too easy. Too easy at your front post as well, Jono. It's the easiest one of all of them. Just stand. Right, let's get this away. Up pitch. Goal. Away. Up pitch. That was the second. The second was up pitch. Third one was goal. Third one was goal. Third one was goal. Get in, Torres. What a break. Honestly, there ain't another team better on the break than these set of lads here. We are mustard. It's just what we needed. I don't know why it's took us so long. And I was dying. I was dying for Torres to do an overhead kick or some shit. Flick. Nice, Doyle. Strike it! Oh! Harley! I swear that was top bins bound. I need to see this again. Great little turn. The touch off. Oh, it's coming, you know. It's coming. Oh, danger. Oh, Jesus Christ, Adams. Use your power. Well done, son. Alright, let's loop this one in. Same for Shanks at the back stick. Maybe a little bit too much on it. Oh. Nothing silly on the break. Nothing silly on the break. Well done, boys. That's it! It's done! Come on, then! I want to see you go crazy. What are we gutted for? We won the game, and we lift the trophy. You're taking the piss. Here we go, then. SPL winners. Hulk it. Go and get your arms wrapped around it, son. Where are my boys? I can see Torres. I can see Jay. Jay and Torres in the back, but Harley pushed to the side. Mate, there's something going on there, you know. Telling you there's something going on. Hey up, you Jambos. I hope you've booked a few days off, because the celebration, and most importantly, the hangover, mate, it's going to be real in the next couple of days. Tick off the first one. Let's get stuck into the next one against the Celts. Right then, 1 out of 2. Tick it off. But we're at Hampden Pizzle for another piece of silver. But this time, it's going to be a little bit more difficult than last time. And to be fair, last time was difficult. But it's Celtic. It's Mr. Gucci Belt himself. Rogers in the hot seat. But lads, come on. We've done these before. We'll do them again. Let's go. Done Doyle. Nice. Right. Now we can get it moving. Ah, referee, that's terrible. We'll have a red nice and early doors. Don't know, you know. He was nowhere near the ball. He's never been anywhere near it. Small bow. Strike it! Ooh, we love one from there, don't we? Someone remind him he's on the yellow. That ball. That is a ball and a half. Lady. Should have took it down better. That ball's brilliant, though. What? Offside. Ah. Oh. Is it his toenail? It is absolute toenail. Get him cut. You tramp. No fouls. Go on in, Torres. Go on in, Torres. You've got the pace. You got the pace. You got the burners. You got the cross. Oh. Big wins. Oh, he's always offside. Always offside. Shit. Oh. Win that. Cover him. Cover him. Not like this. Oh my God, big save. Second balls. Nice. Jono. Class, mate. That was mean. There we go. Cochrane. Drives inside. Small bone. Finish it! Oh, what a save! Van der Voort with an absolute beauty, a perler. But I tell you what, when it comes to perlers, they don't come better than that one. Oh. Talk that up way too much. Ah, off time then. It's tight. It's real tight. Ali! Oh no. Piss off. Oh no. Piss off again. Now send. Big wins. Harley, what a touch! What a touch, Holes! Have you got the burners? Strike. Oh, you little mug. He's still with it though. Let's give it off to Jay. Jay don't know what to do. It's a great ball. Oh, Harley was through. You just didn't have the burners. He's absolutely cream crackered. Into Holes then. Nice touch. Back into him. That ball into Lady. Strike. Oh. Great. Torres, strike it! Oh my god, again. Van der Voort is just too frigging good. Just like we did against the Dons. Let's get this gone. Oh my god. Oh, what a save. Keep that in then. Shankland. Shankland's broke. Torres. You got more burners, ain't you? Harley! Oh! The absolute audaciousness. The audacity. That's what I should be saying. Here's O. So extra time then. Shankland, you get across. Nice Godfrey. Oh, I thought. Yeah, he's got there. Shankland's gone then. Torres. Torres. You got to finish. Got to finish! Yes! Too much power! And it's the little Spaniard who comes up trumps once again. He's been on dynamite form. And if we were thinking about it, if we were pondering it, if we were questioning whether the deadly duo has turned into a deadly trio, then that be your answer. ¿Qué? ¿Qué pasa? Si, senor. Come on, then. Let's get it secured. Nice. Right up his backside. Shankland, get back across to yours. Nice! No, ref. Come on, you're ruining the game. You're ruining it. You're ruining it. Right, header out. Nice. Jay touch. Beautiful. Oh! Jay! That's disgusting. That's criminal. It's damn right filthy! Oh, it's done dusted, ain't it? Come on then, the boys. The two big lads. When it matters most. Harley clears. The ball falls to Jay, who spins a couple. And then just says, arrivedercis. Ball in. Got to get it away! Oh, no. Not in the last couple mins. Not in the last couple of minutes. This is going to make this a little bit tasty. Ball up in the air. Should have been dealt with. In the box holes. Just in there. Just in there, Harley! Oh. Oh, the header would have been sick. That's it, done! League winners! Cup winners! What a season for the Jambos! It's a season. A 40-year wait to dethrone one of the old firm. And we've not just done it in the league, we've done it in the cup. But the question stays. What do we do next season? And where do we go? What a season then! Let's have a look at the end of season statisticals. Now, of course, Shanks, he was always going to be up there. Absolutely unreal numbers from him. But Harley with 11 in 15 in the league. Just naughty. But CMK, old habits do die hard, don't they? Assist-wise, second in the league, only to Danilo. 11 in 28. Champions League goal scorers, only one man to look at. CMK with 5 in 10. Even though we went out in the round of 16. But with an unbelievable season. League and Cup double. The boys, they're ready for a new challenge. But as we see Harley signing on the dotted line with his new club, Jay and Torres, they're sat in another restaurant with a different manager. After saying they would never split up, they would never go in different directions, Jay and Torres have gone behind Harley's back. They won't be playing together next season. Ever since the accident, they were brothers. Inseparable. Always said they would stick together. Nothing and no one ever come between them. But even though Jay had the raw ability, Harley always seemed to get the limelight. And after winning the league with Hearts last season and deciding he was ready for a new challenge, Harley met with his new manager and signed on that dotted line. Expected Jay to do the same thing, but unbeknownst to Harley, Gabby Torres, little flea in his ear, telling Jay that Harley don't give a shit about him, that he only used him to make himself look better. The on-field disagreement wouldn't have made that any better. So in one of the snakiest moves in all world football, while Harley was signing on the dotted line for FC Porto, while he was trying his new drip on and getting to know his new teammates, his little bro was 3 hours down the road, signing for their great enemies. Now, speaking of teammates, this is how Porto are lining up in the 26-27 season. And he has a very exciting forward three to work with this season. Galeno, Lookman and Segankov. Now, I told Lookman to come back in the false 9 position and Galeno and Segankov just to stay nice and wide. But with Saber also attacking that wing side and we've got Kadioglu on the other, he's not going to overlap. He's going to step into that midfield 3 and create some shooting opportunities for himself. Bench and the reserves looking pretty decent, but we've absolutely spunked all our money up the wall to get Harley over the line. So we have to look on the free agents list for a new GK. But don't you get saying hola to this geezer. You might as well say alright, bub. Because all the way from Wolverhampton, it's Jose Sarr. We're in desperate need of a keeper and a big Portugueser is just going to shore up things between the sticks. Now we looked at Porto, but here's a quick look at the Benfica lineup. A cheeky little 4-4-1-1 with the two bad lads up front, CMK and Torres leading the line. And have I mentioned, by the way, 81 and 83 rated? God, they grow up so fast. Now, a little bit different for this season. Normally do a bag of highlights, and we're still going to do a bag of highlights, but not just for one team. We're going to be dipping in and out of both. Now, this derby in recent years has been a bit tasty, but with tackles like that, and the fact that it's Jay and Harley going head-to-head, it's just going to
add a little bit of spice.
Now, with Benfica having the majority of the pressure in the first 20 minutes, Adamola Lookman and Harley have caught the Benfica defence with their pants down. And it's Segankov to squeeze it in from a tight angle. Just how your mum likes it. But there was no doubt in anyone's mind, if this man had a chance today, it would be like Kanye West's career after he dropped Vultures. It's over. But just after the half-time break, Harley finds himself with no support whatsoever, so he twats one. Believe me, bro, at this point, I can't wait either. With just 10 minutes to go, CMK had an opportunity to drag him back into this game. But just like your dad when he started smoking weed, it was high, wide, and not at all handsome. Sheldrup does get them a consolation goal, but even a little bit of afters with the two managers couldn't sour the Porto performance. Believe you me, Jay and Torres are going to be bitching non-stop. But after debuting in the competition last season, Harley and Jay, the boys really are looking to go a step further this season. And book themselves into the Champions League final. But even before they can start thinking about that, two really tough groups stand in their way. But in the first group game here against Manchester United, some big chances and even bigger saves from both sides. But like Missy Elliott once said, Manchester United, can they work it? Is it worth it? Put my thing down, flip it and reverse it. It's nerfing them if and when yet, mama. Hoyland, the man to stick it away, must be waiting on a miracle to come or something. But in the next game, you might have guessed it, but you might not believe it, we're back at Tynecastle. And it's the dirty, horrible geezer who replaced our dynamic trio. Untuck your shirt, you're wrong, and there's kids in the crowd. Harley almost catches Hackett and Johnston out at his front post. But it's Lord Voldemort to swing Wingardium Leviosa into the box, but it's Kadioglu to pick it up. He's going coast to coast. He's making like a sheep and getting the flock down the wing. He pulls up, he waits, and then delivers a delicious ball into the only man who was going to score today. Harley gets us back level. But just after the half-time break, this well-oiled Hearts machine invite the Porto defenders onto the dance floor. But they are nothing but statues as Adams fires one home. Harley then shows he's got better heading game than your nan. I'm talking sloppy toppy 3000. And then a couple of minutes later we work it out like Albert Einstein. And it's HR to round off his hat-trick and get the crowd to paint him like one of their French girls. But with the Padawan scoring a hat-trick, of course, the Jedi Master had something to say about it. Shanklin gets them back on level terms. But as the minutes wind down, Kadioglu picks the ball up, steps into the midfield. Oh my god, this geezer must work for Royal Mail, because that is bloody postage stamp. And just like an old man playing Jenga, Hearts' Champions League hopes this season have fallen apart. Back into league action then, as Jose Sarr says, spread 'em. I'll be there in 5. Tsiganko brings it down like the mood when you tell a disabled joke at your cousin's christening. Well, I thought it was funny. And Harley's about to dive in. But from then on, it was the Jose Sarr show. Unbelievable stop here. But just have a look at this. I ain't seen someone take shots to the face like that, I think, since the last time I visited your sister. Up next for Sporting Lisbon. Hey, and listen, I don't like to toot my own horn, but rooter toot toot, because turning this man into an inverted fullback. Men want to beat him, girls want to be with him, and teams can't deal with him. Balenciaga or something gets himself sent off, which means the game opened up and the defence parts for Harley like his name's Moses. But he's not freeing the Israelites, he's freeing Sporting of all 3 of their points. Now we know how Harley's doing, he's cooking. But what are the boys doing at Benfica? Wow, they're linking up like a Tinder date. Torres is a bit of a tool though, trying ridiculous things from ridiculous angles. But every now and then they come off like that absolute scorcher. Problem is, he's a very different player to what Jay's used to playing behind. Because with Harley and Jay, there's that telepathy, that little bit of hold-up play, interchange, but Torres just wants to do it all himself. And here at the Bernabeu, the boys are going to have to produce something a little bit special. Step forward, El Capitano Dantas, a little Portuguese magician, producing a little bit of magic. For the rest of the game, we kept it tighter than a duck sauce, until Kolo Muani throws himself on the ground. Get up! You're embarrassing me and your father. The little rat steps up, but it's a hop, a skip, and a bit of a wet fart of a penalty. But to seal the result, it's Jay having the defenders parting like 2 bouncers who've just seen a little bit of totty. Come right this way, madame. Now, I know I was throwing a little bit of shade at Torres for trying to be a bit of a flash bastard, but sometimes playing with this bloke, it's like playing top trumps with Harry Potter. It's never boring. And if you get me too excited, you'll end up with something on your forehead. Now, I know their link-up might not be great this season, But I tell you what, individually, they are performing impeccably. Jay with a touch of a pedo in a primary school and a finish to match. Now, in the final game of the Champions League group stage, all we needed was a big fat dub to make sure that we finished on top spot. But our Sea Lens were not going to just roll over and die, a team that have already beat Real Madrid in this campaign. But tonight is where Schilderup turned from a boy to a man, wraps his foot round that one and wraps Leno up into a big fat split. But once again, as we turn defence into attack, ball fired into Jay, who kills it dead. He's going to see Gouveia on this right-hand side, who's going to think about it and just drop it back into Torres. But Juve taking no chances, cynical foul into the back. But the referee's having absolutely none of it. Red card after 30 minutes. You've got time for a bath, son. But not one to spur a man advantage. Schilderup finds his opportunity to spank one. Have you ever noticed that absolute thunderbolts just come like number 9 buses? You wait ages for one and then 2 come at the same time. Technique that would make an ice skater blush. Now, halfway through the season, you can see at the top of the table, it's tighter than that one mate who'll never get the round in. I heard someone say the other day that someone had long pockets and short arms and they didn't stop crying for about 4 minutes. And in the Champions League then, Benfica absolutely walked it with Real Madrid, finishing bottom with 5 points. It's embarrassing. Porto going through, skinning their teeth, jobby. That win against Hearts was vital. Into the second half of the season then, with both teams needing to do a little bit more to catch up with Sporting Lisbon, but needing to carefully balance fixtures as well, because with Porto finishing second and Benfica finishing top, they could meet in the Champions League. Rio Ave are the first opponents up for Porto. A lovely flowing move in this one with the ball changing hands from Harley to Lookman over to Galeno. A late scare as Jose Sarr has to produce an unbelievable save. But it's 3 points in the bag as Benfica come up against Braga. Nervy starter as the ball gets cleared off the line. Torres gives it the odd attenzione pickpocket. But it's Arsons to pick out a delicious ball to the back stick, where Jay's strolled through the conservatory. But it's late in this one as tempers start to flare. This is what I mean by Torres always wanting to do it himself, and most of the time it's a detriment to the team. Hey Jay, grass ain't always greener, is it, son? But over in Porto, this team is a well-oiled machine at this point as Galeno sends Harley through, and he gives it the old, shall I do him? I fancy it, but they'll give me a right bullocking, won't they? But yeah, I do fancy it a big time. Hey, I told you we'd do it, bro. I told you we'd do it. They didn't believe in us. They didn't want us to win. They didn't want us to get us a banger. But I told them I'd give her another banger. And late on in this one, just to add salt to a very, very salty already wound. I'm telling you right now, I will never get bored of watching Harley stick away penalties like that. HK, step aside, because HR will see you now. Back with the Benfica boys then, and someone book an appointment to see a plastic surgeon for Shevchenko. He's going to need a whole new nose. More face shots than Jay Garrett in that bloody video. But with the game winding down, we needed something a little bit special. I tell you what, this boy's got better moves than me in Cuba Revolutions, and I'm 14 rums deep. Deadly finish to match. This boy is colder than a polar bear's gonads. Now, after simming past a team whose name literally looked like someone had fallen asleep on their keyboard, we were linking back up with the Red Devils. And after being 2-1 down on Ag, this board has switched sides more often than Sam Smith gets us back on level terms in this tie. Onana then proves that he actually is a goalkeeper with 2 unbelievable saves from 2 headers. But once again, their saviour was waiting on a miracle to come as he pops one past Jose Sarr. But from kick, Zielinski makes one of the worst choices that anyone has ever made. Look, he didn't get himself sent off, but he made Harley very angry.
You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Because from that point on, it was 2 shots and 2 goals, securing us the win and securing Porto a place in the Champions League semi-finals. Now, with Porto's place secured and a Harley masterclass completed, it was over to Benfica and Jay to do the same. And a bit of a rocky start means that they go behind early doors. But once again, unbelievable work rate from Torres up front means that that goal right there was easier than a 5-year-old's homework. But as Sevilla provide us with a little bit of a late jump scare, Timber finding that far corner like me reaching into my fridge for a yogurt. Shout out that banana one with the chocolate flakes. But with time running out, it's Jay pulling the team up by the bootstraps. Cuts inside, gives the ball off to Torres. Saves Benfica's blushes, but only for another half an hour. As the period of extra time was tighter than a nun's... Well, you know what I'm on about. Meaning that, of course, penos. And with the shootout level, Sheva makes an unbelievable save, which of course means to put us through into the semis. CMK, called as you like, sucks his ball away like he's auditioning for RuPaul's Drag Race. Now, as we wind down to the end of the season, you can see that it is perfectly poised for a final day shootout. Porto and Benfica point away from each other. And with Benfica having better goal difference, Porto need to win. But the biggest story is not the league, because we go over to the Champions League and we'll see that the semi-finalists, Benfica versus Porto, to make the Champions League final. And I tell you what, lads, they're big enough games on their own, so we're gonna have to play them live. Here we go then, boys. Asaguer versus Dragões. Probably butchered that. Worse than the geezer down I was owing. But you know what? It don't matter, because happenstance. Benfica versus Porto. Champions League semi-final. I don't mind if I do, yeah. But lads, it's going to be a mad one. Because first of all, we are controlling Benfica at home. And then after that, second leg, we're going to swap sides. CMK versus RCM. Harley versus Jay. Come on then, boys. Let's get stuck in. Here we go then. Here's Look, man. Look, man. Look, man, just relax. Look, man, just relax. Little 1-2 round the box. Come back into Lookman. Big save from Shevchenko. Love that. Here we go. Chance for a break on now then. If we can get it over, it's our ball. When it goes, we'll have it. Great ball. Oh, this is danger. Get across. Well done, Victor. Right, let's get this started on the other side then, eh? Bar. That's lovely. Sankov, you gone? Oh, you know what? He's lucky. Bouncing ball, got nowhere near it. Oh, danger here. God, I don't like playing against Lookman. Sankov again. Oh, he's done us this time. Not like that. No! Get it out! Bollocks! Oh, I can't believe I've done that. I can't believe you've done this. A little bit of shockingness at the back there. Not good enough. Pinball wizard. Shevchenko, get your ass up off the floor, son. Running us ragged. Running us ragged. Running us ragged. Big tackle. What a tackle that was. Lookman's still down. I don't want him injured for the second leg though, do I? Harley tries to squeeze it in from a ridiculous angle. Just how my missus likes it. I think something needs changing, you know. We're going for the Michael Dublé up front. And push these fellas up a little bit. It's going to get me pregnant. Knew he was going to touch that and go. Well done, Wrench. Read it. Go on then, Jay. Into Torres. Oh, flicked on! And it's in! Getting Dantes! What a little bit of pinball wizardry once again. Ball into Torres. Flicked onto Dantes. Or Dantas. If it's Dantes, one sacre bleu. Lovely little drive down the box. Didn't think we were going to get anything from it. And it's two very fortuitous little bounces. But it's a deadly finish. Jose Sarr. Flapping like your mum's lips in the wind. Oh no, he's done us on this side. You're going to have to get across. Victor! Love that. Absolutely monstrous. Look at him. Just dap him up, man. I bet he's absolutely rock solid under them shorts. And again, Victor. And again, Victor! Keep going, son. Oh my God, keep going, son. Oh, he's done the right thing, though, there. Big switcher. Into Dantes. Dantas. Whatever his bloody name is. What a turn. Jesus. Turn out of trouble there. He's got a little bit of space to shoot. Oh! Jose Sarr with a smart little save. Oh my God. Let's play the 1-2 with the post. Nick it off him. Come on. Nick it off him. Oh, Dantas. That should have played through. Torres. Line. Nice. That ball switched over. Bring it down. Strike one! Oh! I knew it was coming, I told ya! I'm telling ya, I knew it was coming! Oh, Bar has fully thrown the cat firmly amongst the pigeons. But I tell you what, it's not pigeons, is it? It's friggin' eagles. Could we be flying through to the Champions League final, boys? Could Jay get a little bit over Harley this season? I don't know, you know. It could be on. Game done. Oh my God. What an end to that game. What a finish. The boys take a 1-goal lead into the second leg of the semi. Here we go then, start the second leg of this semi-final. Benfica, of course. That last-minute winner. You can see Jay and Harley leading the boys out. It's all about the place in the Champions League final. Tell you what, a Harley masterclass incoming. Watch this. Oh, that's dangerous. That's what are we doing early doors here? We don't want this. Oh my God. Oh my God. Big stop from Sarr. And we go then. Go on, Skank. Get that. Well done. That's great. And we go. Lookman, get there. Lovely. Go on, Looks. Go on, Looks. Harley's in the middle for you. He don't want to use him. Oh, what a save. What a save. Here he is, the boy. CMK. Trying to start things. He's got the ball again, though. Lays it off to Torres this time. Big save. Jose Sarr. God, it's a nervy last 5 in it there. Let's go. Let's go and rethink, boys. Let's go collect our thoughts. Oh, he's done him. Cads. Not CMK. Oh my God, imagine that. That ball. And that ball again. No! Carrillo. What have you done? What have you frigging done? Simple pass. Simple ball to our right back. Oh, I think we're going out, you know. Musa. And we go. Touch Charles. That's beautiful. What a little ball that was. Galeno, you through. He needed help. He needed help. Oh, it's not long left, you know. There really isn't much left. Harley, get your head on this. Harley, get your head on that. Touch it down. And ball. Ah, it's running out of time, isn't we? Strike one. Oh, what an effort. Go and get the ball out of the bloody net. Go and get the ball out of the bloody net. I don't want no bloody celebrations. At the minute, we're going out. It's a fucking great goal, I've got to be honest. What a bloody goal from Loader as well. Little bit of outside on it. Beautiful, but go and get the ball. We can't piss around. Come on. Handball again. Come on, we've got no time to waste here. Varela. Oh, get it down. Our ball. Oh my God, it's in pretty much the same position. Do we try it again? Wide to look, man. It's Loader. That ball. Harley. Harley! Oh, no! Get it back. Get it back. Get it back. Oh, I can't believe we've gone out like that. Well, technically we haven't gone out, but... It was that goal, that special goal from Bar that's done it. Harley gets dumped out of the Champions League at the last hurdle. But Jay's going there. Jay's going all the way, baby. Well, on to the last game of the season, Porto. Can you win it? Well, that seals it then. Our Hearts will not be playing in the Champions League final. But Jay and Torres certainly will be, and it's up against Paris Saint-Germain. But don't feel too bad for him. Our Hearts have still got a chance at a little bit of silverware this season. Can he secure the league title on the final day of the season? And, yeah, of course, we're playing this one live. Oh, after being dumped out of the Champions League. This is all we've got to look forward to. Big performance here. Better the result of Benfica. And we've done it, boys. Come on. Let's have a right all go at this. Win that. No! No, terrible start. Terrible start 5 minutes in. Of course, with our bloody pants down. Oh, I'm gutted. Swear down. Again, I thought this was going to be a piss easy game, you know. Absolute rude awakening. Nice. Big switch our ball. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, they've done us again. Not again. Bloody hell. Come on, lads. Let's step this up, yeah? Into Shagankov. Ref. Jesus. Wow, that's a red. Gotta be a red. Bottled it. Bottled that. That should have been a red all day long. Harley. Show him what I got. Tell him what I got, look. Lay this. Off to Harley. Strike it. Move it. Get in. Oh my God. I friggin' knew that was going to happen. I just knew it. Could see it in my third eye. Call me Doctor Strange. You know what ain't strange, though? The absolute cleanliness of that strike. Damn! The shape on that. I thought I was looking at Ana de Armas. Oh my God, they've walked through us. Bloody hell. It's a good job we bought Jose Sarr this season, you know. Couldn't have had that Portugal in goal. Strike one, James. Ah, the seconds. The little scrappy doos. Cardoso. Well up. Ball over to Skankov. He's found him. Ah! There's something brewing. Whether it's a fart, a shit, or a goal, I don't know. But it could come here. We've got Leno. Oh my God. Are you taking the piss? What a goal. And if that is the goal to win the bloody league title, then I'll have it. I'll take it. I'll absorb it. And I'll love it. I love it. It's lovely. To be fair, keeper should have done way better. We're playing it well now. It's turned into absolute prime Barcelona. Mate, take the piss if I'd have scored there. I'd have cried. Not enough about him, though. Ah, we got to stop giving the ball away, though. That's handball, though, ref, in there. I know you aren't looking for their handballs. You're only looking for ours. Loader. Great. Right. Beating for pace. I know you can. I know you can. Go on, Loader! Champions League final! Champions League final? Champions League semi-final scorer! And could that be the goal that sends us to the top of the table? And secures the trophy. Secures the one trophy. It's not the trophy we wanted, but... Do you know what I mean? Beggars can't be choosers. Great little finish. Got a little player, to be fair. If it weren't for Harley, he'd be playing. But, do you know what I mean? Got to look after me, boys. And your boys look after you. There we are. Are we going to go nuts? It looks like we're celebrating. Are we celebrating the win or are we celebrating the league title? I don't know, you know. I don't know if they all play on the same day. We look happy. And there is your confirmation. Porto at the top of the table. Harley gets his silverware, but I tell you what. I bet he'd trade that all to play in this game right here. Benfica versus Paris Saint-Germain. JCMK and Torres versus Mbappe. Let's get it cooking. Oh, it's at Wembley as well. Oh, that is an absolute right touch. Love playing at Wembo. And we ain't been here yet. Neither of the boys have been here, but it's only one of them here today. Jay jumped ship last season because he thought he had a better chance of getting a Champions League done, dusted, finito with Torres. And he was damn right, you know. He's got all the way here. Him and Torres up front. It's against PSG for all the marbles. Come on then, boys. Andy Robbo with us, though. Nice. Joe Victor. He's got space. Oh, I tell you what, that was going top bins if it weren't anyone but Donnarumma. That was in, boy. Let's have a look at the Victor strike. Steps forward. All of Wembley opens up for him. Mate, that's top bins bound, that is. Oh, it's a nice little spin move. Enzo, big save, Sheva. Mbappe. The danger man. Oh, they've played it well. Jesus, well done. Great save. Right, can we get that down? We can, you know. And Shields is gone. If you can beat him. And he has! Go on, Shields! Ah, just too much. But when it's against me, absolutely. Go on then. You got burners here. I know how quick you are. Oh, God, I know how quick their back line is, though. Ball in. Torres. He's nicked it. Oh, Donnarumma. Donnarumma. Give me some bloody Ruma. CMK. Oh, again. If it wasn't Donnarumma, all three of them go in. You absolute morgue. Let's see this. Oh, maybe it's a little bit close to him still, though. Anyone but Donnarumma, that's causing problems. This geezer looks like it's a normal Tuesday afternoon. Eurosec's gone. Ah, Shields. Go on, Shields up. Strike one. Ah, again. Tell you what, the pressure is high voltage, mate. Here's Mbappe. Nice tackle. Oh, some of us are out of position now. Not to Mbappe. Oh, big save again, Sheva. Right, no changes. Don't need them. Oh, he's done us again. Robbo. Oh, Robbo, you're murdering us. Big tackle. No ref. No ref. That is the cleanest tackle you're ever going to see in your life. Show me the replay. Show me this replay. I tell you, you're wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. There is absolutely nothing wrong with it. No contact. Okay, yeah. He's took him out. Fuck. Mbappe versus Sheva then. Come on, Sheva! Yes! What a save! Oh my God, that is just what we needed. Just what we needed. A little bit of spark. Little bit of spark. Ref. Come on. Not in this last minute. Good tackle. Maybe in the last minute. Maybe in the last minute. Who's up there with him? Strike! Oh, I tell you what. CMK to Torres for the winner would have been a story and a half. Oh, right. There's a corner here. If we can get this right, CMK is going to swing it. If we can get this right, it's a winner. It's a winner, you know. It's a winner! Oh! Oh! Show Victor to win it would have been a story as well in itself. Oh, but we're destined for another half an hour. Another half an hour. Oh my God, Torres, you've won that. Go on, Torres. Bearing down on goal. The touch of a baby elephant. Great tackle. Great tackle. Go on in, Shields. He was going to be nowhere from there, was it? Jesus Christ, Nathan Redmond is the only option that we've got off the bench. Bring it down. Well done, Dantas. Play it now. Oh, Jay, you were in there. Oh my God. It's Penos. Why is it Penos? I'll tell you why it is Penos, because no one scored yet. Shelled. Top bins. Good lad. Not even Donnarumma could save that one. De Bruyne then. Called it! Get in, Sheva. Dantas. Oh my God. Worst penalty in the world. Straight down the middle though. Nothing silly about it. Hakan. Oh, I thought I'd read him. Arsons. Ah, Donnarumma's had him. Barcola. Going the same way again. Ah, lovely. Sent him wrong way. Enzo. Ah, down the middle. You mug. You a sec then. Loves power. Loves top bins. Get in. Right. Sheva. Against Ekatike. Mate, he don't look confident. He does not look confident. Oh, well, he was confident. That's a banger of a pen. This guava bread is stepping up next then. He's been mustard this season, he has, to be fair. Oh, it's in a mustard penalty as well. Whoa, okay then. Ugarte. Can you bloody stick one away, son, or can we win it here? Yes! He gets right! The boys have done it! Benfica have been playing second fiddle all season. Harley has been the star of the Portuguese league. But Jay and Torres have just won the biggest prize in club football. And it's all thanks to the Ukrainian wonder kid. The geezer between the sticks who's pulled off some absolutely dirty old saves this season. Ah, we've done it. Paris Saint-Germain in the finale. Let's go then. Everyone's on the stage. Because Dantas, mate, that fucking trophy's going to be bigger than him, bless him. It's only a little one. Here we are! Benfica! We lift the Champions League trophies. That was breaking the Gutman curse as well, by the way. Get in, you know. But Jay, it's done it without Harley. This is not how it was meant to go, you know. We weren't meant to do it like this. The boys were meant to do it together. But with the frustration of Torres thinking he's all top man, thinking he can do it all himself. Next season, could there be a return of the deadly duo? Listen, I don't like to toot my own horn, but what a friggin' episode that was. Now, just before we finish off, let's have a look at the old statisticals. We've got RCM on 18, Schilder up on 16. You've got Arsons up there in the assists as well. Loader with 6 himself. Not seeing Jay anywhere though. 10 and 4 in 47. Not the best in returns, but again, potentially, is that a little bit of tension between him and Torres? Does he need to leave? Does he need to reunite with Harley at the end of this episode? After the plane crash, they vowed never to leave each other's side. They came through the Huddersfield Academy, making a name for himself and also saving Huddersfield from almost certain relegation. Next, a call from up north as Hearts took a chance on the deadly duo, and they paid it back in interest by ending the 40-year domination by the old firm. But with the emergence of this curly-haired little rat, tempers began to fray and loyalties were completely forgotten, which led to Harley joining Porto and Jay joining bitter rivals Benfica. And although Harley did walk away with the league title, you would have to say that Jay had a more successful season, breaking the Gutman curse, winning the Champions League. But the boys this season have decided,
we're putting the band back together.
And I put a poll out on the community page and you guys decided. Of course, it's going to be LIVERPOOL Liverpool FC. And as both Harley and Jay sign on the dotted line, meet up with their new teammates and reunite for the first time, there's only one main objective for this league season, and of course, it's to get the treble down. Now, as we go into this new league season, of course, new kits, new dripping. So we're going with the Lunar Alpha Elites for Harley and Jay, of course. Reds on him. Now, it wasn't that long ago that we were looking at 253 rateds. But now, look at my sons. Pride is not the word I'm looking for. But just to add a cherry on what is a delicious little cake, we're going to give Harley the captain's armband for the season. But as we are going into season number 5, there are a few notable changes in the Liverpool starting lineup. But even if some of Liverpool's stars have aged out, moved on, or gone to pastures greener, it doesn't matter as long as we've got the 2 big shags up front. Now, geezers, if you have enjoyed this series, make sure that you drop a like on this video right now. And if this is your first time on this channel, first of all, make sure that you go back and watch the other episodes. But also subscribe around here if you're new. And as always in these videos, we're going to play a bag of highlights. And then hopefully at the end of the season, the big important games, we'll play live. Now, what an opportunity for the boys to introduce themselves to the Liverpool faithful against Nottingham Forest. Step forward, the king. Honestly, watching this boy play football sometimes, it's like reaching into a wizard's pocket. I don't know what he's going to pull out. Speaking of pulling out, now this boy's back in the UK. I tell you what, Christmas is going to be a speedy one. Pavard Michael do blaze the advantage not long after, and it secures us a big fat W in that one. Next stop, tell your mum, tell your dad, we're at the Etihad. It's the little Cancelas Foden. Definitely stole my BMX back in 03. Sticks him into the lead, but it's Gakpo working hard down this left-hand side, trying to drag the boys back into this one. And just like a Hermes delivery driver, he just opens the car door and chucks it into the box. Rodrigo snatches us an equaliser. Carvalho has a speculative effort from deep and just catches the post. But just as your mum is preparing her singing voice, it's an absolute carbon copy of the first. Rodrigo snatches a late winner. And someone get on the blower to Sophie Elix Baxter, because there's a Brazilian at the back door. Over into the Champions League then, Stade Rennais next up at Anfield. Their captain yet to score this season helps this one just over the bar. But just before the half-time break, he goes flying up the backside of Disassi. Nicks his phone, his keys, his wallet and his virginity, and buries his effort. On to another massive game in the league next. It's the Northwest Derby. And just like a young John Arnorisa, CMK lines one up and absolutely spanks it into the top bin. And I'm talking absolutes. Like if your aunt had balls, she'd be her uncle, but she hasn't, so she's not. You know what I mean? Couple of minutes later, though, Pavard absolutely wipes out Hoyland. He must have been waiting on that tackle there to come. Ahmed Diallo, though, from the free kick, bends an absolutely beautiful one in off the bar. Just before half-time, though, the little wee Frenchman thinks he's gone and snatched all 3 points. Until once again, Hoyland, having far too much time in the box, leathers one into the top binzer. Final game in the Champions League group stage then, and all we needed was a point against Napoli to make sure that we finished top of the pack. A great goal from Rodrigo de Paul and then an unbelievable stop from Simon means that we're going into the final minutes here, desperately in need of a goal. But as Endo switches the play over to Mohamed Salah, getting one of his very rare appearances this season, he's just going to Peter Dinklage the ball into Gakpo, who shifts it onto Carvalho. And his all-important goal secures that top spot in the group. And then the final Premier League game before the halfway point in the season sees us come up against the Gooners. Harley really starting to find his feet now in the Premier League. Rifles one into the back of the net. After that, though, the game got a little bit shirty. A few off-the-ball tackles. Referee just let it go, though. So man's game. CMK Airlines chucks one at it just a couple of minutes later, though. Rambo with an unbelievable save. But from almost hero to absolute villain, CMK gives away a penalty and has said something absolutely vile into the referee's neck. Saka sends Alisson back to the favelas. And with that, we hit the halfway mark in the season. So let's have a look at the table. And it is very pretty viewing for Liverpool fans. Top of the league. And also top of our Champions League group as well. Now, as we are competing on all 3 fronts this season, the Sim Games have been very kind to us and have booked us a place in the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup. against Manchester United. 4-3 down and out from the first leg. CMK has an opportunity early doors to draw us level. Like an Elkie playing a game of operation, the keeper's had a shocker. Both Harley and Louise both have unbelievable opportunities to put us into the lead. But with just 10 minutes left on the clock, it's Harley to use his burners. And this lad must have a shocking pair of gnashers because he's got himself a brace and sticks us into the final of the Carabao Cup. Hey, calm down. I wouldn't end this episode without giving you a Merseyside derby. Upamecano catching one sweeter than a mother's kiss at bedtime. But all Pico could do was watch and pray as he saw this one from CNK swing into the top banjo. But not to be outdone by his little bro, of course. Harley had to have a say in this one as well. And it's both of the deadly duo on target to chew up the toffees and spit them out. Now in the quarterfinals of the Champions League, we've been absolutely drawn with a doozy. Barcelona 0-0 from the first leg, but it didn't take long for Harley just to wrap one. I'll tell ya, in another life, Harley, he must have been either a nurse or working on the trains or even a postman, because this man just loves a strike. Gordon Ramsay, eat your heart out, because this man's dishing up bangers. But shortly after that goal, we fall apart like a man with arthritis playing Buckaroo. Allison goes and chucks one in his own net, and then Gravenberch chuck a blanket on him in the box, and he'd be sleeping on his own. But when we need a hero in this team, of course, we turn to Captain Fantastic. Just look at him, cooler than a polar bear's nutsack. Picks the ball up, spins on it, and then just whips one into the postage stamp, leaving to Stegen like a man named Wilson. Is he stranded? But after a pretty frantic start, it took all the way to the 70th minute for one team to get a winner. And it's Luis Diaz rising like a salmon at the back stick to nod us into the semis. Gives me a semi. And speaking of semis, we've got an FA Cup semi-final against the Villa as well. And after a crazy one against Barcelona, it was a bit of a cagey one in this semi-final. But of course, it's one of the deadly duo to pop up in the box and win the game. Scousers book the Monday off. FA Cup final, here we come. Still chugging along in the league as well. Manchester United feel the wrath of Duggar. That chip weighted to perfection, just like your mum now. She's on Atkins. And then the last game of these highlights is going to be the Champions League semi-final. And Mazraoui picks the ball up from Allison. He just chops inside, outside, shake it all about side. The defence then part like the Red Sea and call this man Moses. And the mercurial Moroccan slaps one into the back of the net and leaves the Napoli goalkeeper like an old man taking his grandkids to school on a Saturday. Don't know what day of the week it is. Now, as we go into the final day of the Premier League season, you can see that we are a point ahead of Man City. Couple of days after, it's the FA Cup final against Arsenal. And then to finish it off, it's the Champions League final against Real Madrid. But before we can dive into all of that stuff, we need to get the Premier League sewn up. The team to attempt to do that against Wolverhampton today is on the screen right now. And it's live. And it comes down to this then. The deadly duo have 3 games to put themselves into footballing history. The boys are back united. It needed to happen, didn't it, for the last season. But in these 3 games, we can get the treble down us. Harley and Jay, come on. Seal this Premier League title for us, boys. Over to Lacava. Oh, Ramsey's gone missing. Oh, done Rams. And we go then. This is a chance on the break. If we can get it right. Oh my God, he's going! Oh! The run would have been perfect. He got absolutely dropped at the end as well. God, I didn't know we could do that. I didn't know we got burners like that. Did you know? Because I didn't know. Into the midfield. Little bit of space. Oh, what a hit! What a hit, son! Tick-a-boo, son. Tick-a-boo. CMK finds a little bit of space. He was threatening to do it though, wasn't he, with that little run? And Jesus Christ, he spanked that. As it clips off the underside of the bar as well. Makes it look sexual. It's going on again, you know. He'll do yous. He will do yous. Oh, if it had it again. Always give it straight to him. It's Dougie this time. He's going to strike one of them. Wow! Oh! I tell ya, a whitewash is on the cards here. If we can get a few of these on target. Win that. Ah, God. Oh, he's done him on this side. Rams, get back. Oh, Ramsey, you've let him walk! Off the post. Oh, get it out. Get it away. Get it out. Get it out. Big switch. Oh. Pavard's carried on his run. And we'll pick him out. And he'll bring it down. And he'll give it to RCM. Harley. Oh, could have spanked one in. That would have been an absolute beautiful little bit of play. Come on then, Dougie. Good ball in here. And we've got a second. Ah, it's just over the bar. Oh, he's tried to do him. Hunt him. Hunt him. Lovely. The pressure is great. Go on, Jay. Strike that. Keep it. Well done. Creates a shooting position. Oh, he bent one. Keeper pushes away. That second is coming though, lads. Is it coming on the edge of the box there? Is it coming on the edge of the box there? Oh! Just over. Danger. Oh, I'm not feeling good about this, you know. I'm not feeling good about this, you know. I'm really not feeling good about this one! Oh my God, he's just hit the post. I don't even think Allison saved it. Centimetres away and we're pissing around with it now. Ball back in. Get it away. Get it away. Don't let him up. Hold on, Jay. Good, Jay! Keep going, Jay. Ref, call it. Call it! It's done! The absolute piece of magic from Jay has done it. And Liverpool back at the top. Back at the summit of English football. Premier League, tick it off. 1 out of 3. Tick it off. But there's 2 big, more massive ones to come, you know. There we go. Jay takes his place on the podium. But it's my boy. It's Harley. To grip hold of that Premier League title. And lift it aloft at Anfield. Premier League winners for the 2nd time running, Harley. First time for Jay. FA Cup up next, so lads. Come on. Put the champagne on ice. Because we've got 2 more jobbies to get done. Right then, Premier League done dusted. Finito. Winners. What a skin of our teeth in the end of it. Now, we've come up against Arsenal a couple of times this season and they've caused us problems. Could they cause us some more problems today? Could they cause an upset and prevent this historic treble? Or is it going to go down to the final game at Champions League? Come on then, boys! Let's get up for this. Let's get going. Early doors. I want this absolutely out of sight. That's right. Gotta have a good game today. Jesus. Would have been an awful start. Why are my centre-backs trying to freaking push up? Wow, ref! That's got to be more than a yellow though, ain't it? Jesus Christ. Chilwell just standing. Pedro Porro, well done, Chile. And we go. And we go. Go on then, Lewis. Go on, Jay. Oh my God, Jay. You got to do this. You got to stick this away. Jay! Oh, what a save! How has he picked that out? Oh, Jay, you should have just tucked it in the corner. It's Franny Garcia. Martinelli. Danger. Danger! Big save, Alisson. This has got to go. It's got to go. Well out, Hals. Comes out to Vieira, though. Does come out to Vieira. It's Bukayo. Moved it well. Moved it really well. Moved it so well. Oh, I can't really complain there. Ramos has done us. It was the little touch. Whoever did that, was it Martinelli or Havertz or someone like that? Who does this little flick? Is it Fran Garcia? It's the left back. You absolute dickhead. Right. Got to come from a goal down then, lads. Got it back though. Locatelli, done well. Oh, he's running into trouble though. Got it out though. Giving it away again. Well done, lads. Well done, lads. Well done, lads. Get it gone. Our ball then. Just before half time. Let's get something doing. Let's get something doing. Seriously now. Oh, for fuck's sake. Good tackle. Oh, no. Oh, no. Big save, Ali. Upamecano, what are you doing, though? Letting it run there. Locatelli out with him. Pavard wins it, and we go. And we go, Mazraoui. And Rodrigo. I can see Harley. But I don't want to give it him just yet. Because Rodrigo is going! Finishing as well! What a finish, what a run! Harley was the distraction. Rodrigo, the little Brazilian, goes sambering through. Does the left back, does the right back, whoever he wants to do, he does them. And it's a finish and a half. Ramsdale, you're not saving them, kidder. It's a big response, though. It's just what I wanted. Right. Evens now. Level on the day. Let's go and stick the sword to him. And if you can find him. Ah, it's fallen. Our ball, though. Into CMK. Mazraoui. Far stick. Gakpo's in there! Oh my God, I thought there was an own goal coming. They've dealt with it well, though. Big switch ball out. Mazraoui can't get up for it. Dougie. Put the pressure on! Go on, Dougs! You clean through, Dougie. Finish! What a fucking finish that is! Outside of the boot, nabbed him. Absolutely caught him, nab, mate. He's gone for a scrap in the Liverpool end. Go on, Dougie, I'll back ya. Where's Jay? Jay's in there. Harley's in there. Mate, oh, fucking scrap with you then. Come on, son. Mate, I thought, do I take it in? Saliba was closing. Oh, the class of the Brazilian. I tell you what. I'm going to go for a Brazilian after this. Right, let's keep hold of this now. It's been a tough game. Dougie's doing it again. Jay, just strike one. Just hit one! Oh! Oh, he's right one off the bar. Jesus. It was a tough game all of a sudden. It's opened up like your mum's legs after bottomless brunch. I don't know how you've given it away, to be honest. It was harder to lose it. Well done, Ali. Oh, it's pushed it too far away. Well done, Chill. Netflix. And swing it. Go on. Beat him, Rodrigo. Oh! Oh, this could be danger. We could have been clean through. And now we could potentially be conceding. Just stand him up. Just stand him up! Don't give a free kick away there. Come on in. This goes. This goes then. Get it out. Well done. Carve out. That's a nice little touch. Tyler Morton. Oh, I tried to take him. Oh, I should have cleared it further. No, 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 no. I knew that was coming. I knew when Tyler Morton didn't get there, when he missed the tackle. I knew it. Oh, we set for another half hour. And I'm gutted. We played so well. Jay smashing one off the bar. Oh, it's devastating. Ramos again. Swing one in for us. Swing one in. Harley's on the end of it. Tyler Morton. Hits one! Oh, send it straight back. Tyler Morton. Bring it down. Good lad, Tyler. Far side then. Gakpo! Oh, they didn't deal with it. They didn't. Tyler Morton almost providing the assist of the season. Big wins. This is danger. Saka's going to try him. I knew he was going to do him. Don't let anything go in. It's done, innit? It's penos. It is penos. Here we go then. Cody Gakpo up first. Stick it away for us, son. Stick it away for us, Cody. Well done. Bakayo. Say, oh! I thought we'd saved him. I genuinely thought we'd saved him. Right, Harley. Oh, that's a big pen! That's a massive penalty. Simic. Saved! Get in! Tyler Morton up next then. Stick him away. Stick him away! Well done, Tyler Mort! Havertz. Oh, you cheeky little bastard. Right then, CMK. Oh, I tried to chip myself. It's Kimmich. Spacked him. It's levels now then. Locatelli. Big penno. Big penno. Well done. Come on, Allison! Odegaard. Sent him. Mother. Carvalho. Sticks him away. Slotsville, California. Pedro Porro then. Yes! He saved him! Oh! The relief. The relief. My God, what a game. That was genuinely one of the hardest games of the season. Oh, and we've done it on penos. Tried a little dink. Allison, with his wrong hand, digs us out. Digs us out? Digs us? Oh my, what have I just said? Salah, pure full kit wanker in it. I don't think you've played 10 minutes all season, son. Harley. It's his second trophy lifted in how many days? It's 2 out of 3. Tick it off. But the big un. Oh, the big un's next. Come on, lads. Do me a flavour. Do me a flavour. Come Confirmation then of course, the Premier League and the FA Cup. Both done, dusted, finito. But the treble is still not complete. Because we've got the big one. The Champions League final. It's the last game of the series. It's Harley and Jay's swan song. And of course, as always, it's live. Oh my God. Here it is. The last game, the final appearance of Jay and Harley. It's in the Champions League final. It's against Real Madrid. It's at the friggin' San Siro. It's just all coming together. Pieces of history, left, right, and centre. Lads, this is huge. Can we get it done for the boys? I want it to be historic. Come on, lads! Early doors. Do him. Do him! Go on, Masro! What starts the Champions League this would be? Luis Diaz! Mazraoui! Little 1-2. And Mazraoui loves it in this competition. The right back with the marauding run. Oh, the mishit of all mishits. Goes straight back to him. It's Vallejo being lazy. Keeps him onside. And Courtois. Don't know what day of the week it is, son. Who's up with us? Oh, it's a great little move. Oh, Rodrigo was away. He was away. Oh, Tomori's still going. Gvardiol. And they're queuing up at the back stick. Queuing up at the back post. Oh, it's a joke. Gvardiol's done us on that left-hand side. He swung it in, and of course it had to be Vlahovic, didn't it? It's a great ball, though. It's a delicious ball. And Vlahovic just looks right in that kit, doesn't he? Chilwell to swing the ball in. Harley's in there. Oh my God, it's absolutely decimated him in the middle. CMK has swung one though off the bar. Oh my God. How on earth is this still 1-1? Harley seems to have picked up a little knock as well. So was Vinny Jr. It's absolute carnage here. Go on then. Jay. Onto it. Beat him. Still with it. Jay! It's, oh, he can't go in. It just can't go over the line, can it? It's Vinny. Vowed. To the edge of the box here. It's Gvardiol. No. No. No, you haven't. You just can't have. How is that a penalty? Oh, and this little rat to step up as well. Come on. Alisson, please. Please. Oh, almost got... 31 minutes. Real Madrid go 2-1 up. The little rat. Oh, danger. Just letting them stroll through us now, lads. Oh, big save, Alisson. It's all Real Madrid now. We had our time. We didn't capitalise. Real Madrid are on it now. Well out. Well out. Oh, referee! It's got to be a red. 100%. We'll have a red. Oh my God, it might be a red. Oh, you're teasing me. Chilwell. Who's making a run? Well, Harley is. Go on, Harls. That's our ball as well. We'll take that. Free kick then. It's too far out. Move it. And strike it, Harley! Half time comes. Jesus Christ. What's going on with Courtois? Here's Vinny. Can always unlock something. Vardial. Oh my God, he's been absolutely pinpoint with his crosses today, and he's almost done us again. Ball in then. She's got to go out. She's got to go out. Oh, a little nod back to the keeper. I'll take that though. That's danger. Rodrigo all on his own. If he can touch it well. He's gone inside him. Go on, Rodrigo. Finish it. Yes! What a run. What a finish. Rodrigo against his old club. He celebrates as well. I love to see that. The little Brazilian. And it's once again an absolute clutch cash money goal from the little Brazilian. Nothing silly. Don't dive. No diving in. Not done. Vardial swings another one in. He's money on there, innit? But Harley's gone here. Harley, you've gone. You've defo gone here. Harley! Clean through! Outside of the boot! Oh my God, Harley, you may have just won the Champions League for us. Oh my God, and look at that. It's a picture, innit? It is a frigging picture. We love to see the boys working hard together once again. Tell you what, bearing down on goal, and this time there was absolutely no mistake about it. Outside of the boot, Courtois, done and dusted. We need to keep it tight now, lads. Come on, 3-2 in the final. Put all the hard work in. Let's not throw it away now. Danger on the break then. No danger on the break. Well done, Locatelli. Just stand them up. Well done. Get back into position now, Pav. Well done. Jay doing exactly what he needs to do in that situation. And he's going. He's going. He's saying, piss off all of yous. Piss off all of yous. I want a goal in the final. I want a goal in the final. Oh, and you almost had a goal in the final, son. I've just noticed last minute. Why on earth have I just chucked the ball away to him? Just kick him. Just kick him. That's it! It's done! Oh, Jay. 2 years on the bounce. But it's Harley's first, and he's the match winner as well. You can't love him anymore, can you? Ah, oh, the deadly duo. We said it before. I've said it before. I've said it before many, many times, and I'll say it once again. These boys will go down in football history. The deadly duo. The lads who have been playing with each other since day dot. That's not as sus as that should have sounded. But they've been playing in the same team for years, and yeah, they just took one break, didn't they? A little bit of a falling out. All best mates do that. But it's going to be Harley, captain's armband, to lift the Champions League. The deadly duo have completed it. The treble is won. Get in the boys. Wow, that is it. It's done. It's over. What a series it's been. The boys started out at 58 rated. Now almost in the 90s, both of them. But lifting every single trophy that is known to an Englishman. Get in the boys. We've done it. We've completed it. Tick it all off. Harley and Jay have written themselves into footballing history. Now, before we say goodbye to the deadly duo, we're just going to have a look at their stats for this season. Harley with 24-2 in his first Premier League season. That's absolutely biblical numbers. As we move over to have a look at Jay, 12-3. Not too bad, a little bit more creative, but the goals that he did score, like a badger's toenail, filthy.